Alright, we are live! Woo!
We are live.
Hello!
For how long?
Cameras rolling. 3, 2, 1.
Let's celebrate.
No, we going in this. We're not doing a 3, 2, 1. It has been a while. I have tried to contact a couple of our players. However, the ones who showed up and have stayed are Akuma,
Yo.
Noah,
Ayo.
and Stall.
Doll.
I about said Gaster out of instinct. I'm like, wait. No.
It is okay.
Alright, so, and I am the DM Kai, and let's go find some bullshit, shall we?
Let's go.
The last session was all the way on the 31st of August. It has been a while. I've had to cancel some because one fell on a festival. There's Maceris!
Hey, Miss Harris.
Sorry.
Hey,
Boy.
What's up?
not much. Just
Nah.
As you were saying, one fell on a festival.
One fell on a festival, and the other one, I got a job recently, so unfortunately, I couldn't do it. So now, my schedule has been able to exist in a functional state now. Oh boy. We're
Which is
starting
good.
late. We're starting late because I had a morning shift. So,
Mm-hmm.
how is everybody?
Everybody, I'm doing good. What about
could be
y'all?
better.
I'm doing good.
I'm doing alright. I think I might be catching something. I hope not, but you know, it might be the case.
Rant.
The malicious mallard is here! Alright, calm down. We have a spectator. He is allowed back because he is actually on my Sunday games. Yes. So, does anyone remember what happened last time?
We do.
I believe-
Yes.
I believe Fanny already told you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna repeat it for our audience.
Fanny, you have the floor.
So we went to the ruins of the old capital Lionheart, if I remember correctly. And people have been settling in there since in order to probably rebuild things, make their own community, that sort of thing. We also found a very definitely magical tree. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
villagers told us that they have a kid. And this kid is theoretically probably a little born from that tree, or at least influenced by it greatly enough. And the villagers were concerned about him growing up and all of that, so we got the job to take the kid to a specific location. I cannot recall it off the top of my head, but that is okay. We did agree to take the kid to the place, and on our way out, I believe we stopped at a tavern in another village or on the road. But there was a banging party going on in there, courtesy of Akuma's mom having a birthday. And this this grandma, who is a pirate queen, gave Noah a popper gun, and it set him loose amongst alcohol and things that can be set on fire.
Yes. Also,
What?
we will get to the goose. We will get to the duck here in a second. I finally updated the stream, so it is no longer more Deltarune. It is actually. It still says we're Deltarune. No, we're not. All right. So, yeah, you guys stopped at a tavern, and does
We got
anyone
smashed
actually
by
remember
alcohol.
where the fuck that tavern was?
I don't think I was here for last time because I don't remember.
It was like the tavern was. It was like a tavern down the road, quote unquote.
It was actually in a town with, like, orcs. Or maybe...
Oh,
yeah, it was orcs.
a village? Okay, it was in the same village as where we got the kid from then.
Alright, it wasn't a village. Let me find my map, my really shitty map.
I don't think I was here for that last time because I don't recall Noah ever getting a gun.
I had that
Noah got a
pinned.
gun?
Noah got a pop gun.
Oh, pop gun? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought she had like a Glock or something in her hand. I
No,
was gonna get
no,
scared.
no. She might be a grandmother, but she's not going to do that. I think you guys made it all the way to Camp Firemate. I could be wrong.
You can trust Noah with a firearm.
No, I will not.
Correct. We do not trust Noah with a fire gun. I think you guys actually made it to Camp Firemate.
We can barely trust him with a knife, let alone a gun.
I don't trust. I'd give them safety scissors.
You gun.
No.
No, wait, please.
No gun. Alright, so. You guys wake up in a tavern. Some of you had way too much alcohol and are dehydrated. There is a duck on Noah's chest.
Fuck off. Noah's gonna just like shove the goose off.
The duck does not take kindly to that.
My head.
Akuma,
Huh?
you see
Yes?
some more of your family members cleaning up from the absolutely bitchin' birthday bash. Maceris, you were there
Yep.
the entire time.
Yeah, I
Don't
was.
worry about it. Stall, you've been propped up in a corner.
I've been propped up. I'm hitting the Freddy Fat. I've been in the Golden Freddy pose.
The child is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good.
Did you guys name the child?
Wait,
No, I
you
think
have
the kid
another
already
child?
the kid already had a name from his family.
I don't remember. I think I just made this child up like in 5 seconds.
We have another child?
Yes, we do, honey. Did you not listen to my summary?
No, I did, but like, what happened when I was in here?
They went to the ruined city of Lionheart and found a child that is literally brimming with magic.
Oh, that tends to happen with the people we find. I'm really not surprised on that one. Damn. Alright. And the child's missing. Got it.
Child is not there.
I'm just speaking to my family members, like, that was probably the best party I've had in a while.
Yeah.
I'd say that it's well worth a hangover.
Yeah, it was much better than her 867th.
Really? That long?
Yeah, she's been a what? She's been here for a long time.
Well, if she's 850 something years old, what does that make me? 80 or something?
No. See, in order, she doesn't like us telling this, but she and Puck were a thing for a while, like a lot of us. Pretty sure you're like my uncle or something.
No way. I have a nephew.
You got
Well, I mean-
several. What do you want about? Anyway,
Ah, yes, to be fair. Ah, yes, fair point.
Anyway, so she and Puck, and he does the sign for fucking the circle and the finger insert a lot. She got the ability to not really age as fast as all the other humans. But Grandma's also part archdruid too.
Shut up. No way. You're pulling my tail.
That's why, all the stuff that she uses isn't actually, metal. It's like naturally occurring alloys and shit, but it's not actually cold hard steel.
Say what?
It
I gotta get me
is.
some of that.
Yeah, good luck.
This is the bell around here Fuck my head.
You know, I've known my mother for pretty much my whole life, and never once did I think about asking her age. I must have forgot, like, or maybe I did, and I just forgot. I don't know.
Dude, you don't ask an old lady her age. That's like common sense and manners.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Hence why I never feel like asking about it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a-
You better get that kid some hangover soup. I think the tavern is since we kind of flushed them with cash, they're kind of giving it out for free.
Uh,
The dude,
I guess.
the tiefling
I guess
moves,
he is a bit of a lightweight.
The tiefling moves like his long hair out of the way so you guys can see, so he can see. You look at his eyes. They look like human eyes. There's no black in this Galera. Righteous. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna help clean up. And he's just gonna tie back his hair like super hard against his head. So it's like what's funny is like part of his hair, he's got his head shaved right underneath his long top hair. So all of it's pulled up into a very, very tall ponytail that just goes boom off of his head. Yes, it's Crow. I don't care. It's the Crow haircut.
Oh, haircut.
Except
Yeah.
much longer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna help Noah sober up,
Yeah.
and maybe I'll
Trying to get
come and
that
help you
duck out of
afterwards.
here. I don't want it shitting all over the place. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Shut the fuck up, Goose.
Allow me.
Goose, go on.
Go on, get
Are
off
you
me.
are you going to start chasing the goose?
No, I just wave my hand. No, I just wave my hands at it like, go on, get out of here.
The duck is unperturbed.
Noah's gonna shoot the goose in the
Ooh.
fire with a popper gun.
Fancy language.
The goose does not move because it is a duck. The duck does not move
Ooh.
either.
Does that duck have any metal on it?
No, it's a
Uh,
duck.
Does it
Come
have
on,
metal in the
Noah.
beak? I'm just curious.
All right, Noah, you hear it up to you. It waddle, and then it rears back and bites your shin.
Oh, fucking son of a fucking bitch!
It seems the duck pulls away and seems to be quacking laughingly at your pain.
Come on, Noah. Time to get some sober up soup.
Can we put goose in? Can we put duck in the soup?
The duck does not
Hey.
like that.
Hey, Harry, is duck in the soup?
What?
Or-
No, it's fish.
Noah's gonna
gotcha.
go to grab the duck. Grab duck, hoist it up.
Noah, the duck is very angry that you have done this.
Well, y'all got duck for the soup now, and Noah is gonna throw it at the kitchen. Throw it over the bar to the kitchen.
Ah, my
Miss-
soup! You just see like a half orc coming out and chuck a pot with a lid on it with a very angry duck inside. I don't want this for the soup! Get it out of here!
Sorry, Noah. No duck soup today.
I have been told to shush by my mom and my dad. I do not care. That's how I feel.
Noah just like blows a raspberry in annoyance. Just
If the duck could, the duck would do it right back.
anyways, sir. Hey, Dad, aren't we missing a kid?
Oh yeah, the little blondes. The little blonde guy. Where'd he go?
You're also
Where is he?
missing a turtle.
And we're missing Nate. I'm
I'm not
surprised.
surprised.
I'm
What?
surprised he didn't get turned up in here.
I mean, the child going missing, that's pretty much a given at this point. But me going missing, that might be a bit of a problem. Who knows? Maybe
Pumpkin?
Nose
Maybe
goes.
he's-
Noel will tap his nose.
I don't know. Maybe he's taking the kid for a walk or something.
Noah's gonna keep his hand on his nose, but give Akuma the most deadpan ass stare known to man.
The duck seems to be trying to say something, but can only quack, as it is a horrible, horrible duck. I'm not entirely sure where that comes from.
What is it, little duck?
The duck starts to waddle out the door.
I'm not going.
Everyone?
Dad, you go.
Fine. Just don't forget to take your sober up soup.
It's called
Time
hangover soup, man. It's for hangovers, not sobering.
Well, hangover soup, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna go follow a duck. Have fun.
I'm really feeling like we should look for
You go. Well, Akuma walks out with the duck. The rest of you are still in the bar. Maceris,
well,
Yep.
what would you like to do? The horrible duck and your friend just walked out the door. There's soup to be had, and there's more alcohol.
Hmm. Have some of the soup.
Alright. Now I actually have to look up the specific soup. Give me a second.
Noah's also getting soup.
Alright.
Meanwhile, I'm just.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was gonna say. Meanwhile, I'm just following the duck. Look like dun 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 da dun da 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 dun dun.
Can I get a picture of the soup to send you guys without you guys immediately seeing what it is? Because I want to, like... Oh, I'm sorry. It's not fish.
And what is it?
Hold on. Trying to get, like, a really pretty picture. And all of the pictures... Okay, that one looks good. Let me copy image. If you know what this is, congratulations. There we go.
It looks like beef.
It is beef, sort of. Alright, so. You're
Yep.
given hangover soup. It has dried cabbage, vegetables, and it technically can have fish. Cool. And fish in a hearty beef broth.
Damn.
Alright.
But there is a secondary type of meat question mark in there that you're probably going to have to learn more about.
Nice.
Noah's enjoying his hangover soup.
The tiefling from earlier comes in and just kind of dumps his entire rice in there and mixes it in. So, how you liking the soup?
That's pretty good. Better than what they served. church.
That's good. Do you mind if I, He kind of uses his spoon to point at, the unknown meat bits in your soup.
Noah's gonna pick a piece to try it first, so he can debate whether or not it's worth giving away.
It has a very heavy iron flavor. It's almost too much by itself, but you're pretty sure with the rest of the soup it tastes nice. It's very salty. But it is
Noah pushes Bolo. Knock yourself out.
Oh, thanks. He grabs the congealed ox blood and puts it in his soup.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that explains it.
Welcome to Korea, everybody.
Okay.
This is it is a soup eaten as a hangover cure in Korean cuisine. I'm not even going to try to say the thing for that.
Once
Let the
Stephen
duck
gets
attempt.
a share of congealed blood, Noah will pull it back to finish the rest of his bowl.
What were you saying, Goose? Duck, whatever you are?
What's the soup? I might be able to pronounce it.
Hajengguk. Haeg, not G. Jang hyphen Guk. Hajengguk. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Hejong. Oh lordy.
Haejun?
Hejonguk.
My deepest apologies to the chat.
Yeah. Sorry to
I have
Korea.
deepest apologies to any Koreans that say this, or like anyone that speaks Korean. I do not. I barely speak Spanish, and
We are painfully white here on this stream.
I'm sorry, yes, whites are
That's
fucking
one
up
way
your
to put it.
language, fool.
hold on. Let me put it in Google Translate. We'll spend a wee bit of time. Korean, where the fuck are you? Because there are Koreans in my state. I just don't usually go around.
Jungkook?
That sounds right to the ear, but that also, I'm over here going, that sounds awfully, like, not even Korean. Alright. Of course my volume is off. Hold on. That is the English. Hajangguk.
Oh, the cat is very small.
Oh no. You can hear it back on the replay.
It's fine.
Oh. Alright, moving on from the hangover soup. I think it's neat, so I put it in my game.
Mm-hmm. Noah is enjoying the soup regardless.
It's a very salty yet fulfilling soup. Maceris, alcohol really doesn't do much for you anymore.
I can finally taste again.
Yeah, because fun fact, I think we're at the point that monks just like don't get poisoned. That's the funny thing with monk, because apparently, yeah, 10th level, you didn't get drunk like at all. Because purity of body. At 10th level, your mastery of ki flowing through you makes you immune to disease and poison. And the fact that you're a drunken monk, I think that is kind of the prerequisite. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway. It's a very nice soup. It's kind of strong, kind of salty, kind of sour, kind of spicy, but it is very good.
Mmm.
And the cabbage bits apparently taste very nice. Boom, sit of be talking in general. No, see, that's the fun thing about level 10 for monks. They are immune to poison. And alcohol is technically a chemical poison. It is an agent. As ruled by the DM. Me.
Oh, so we can still get drunk? Hmm?
I mean, isn't being drunk kind of like just your body processing it?
Noah's
Yeah.
looking at the
Or is
doll,
it the dehydration that gets you?
looking over at the tieflings. Do any of y'all have oil instead of hangover oil for him?
I literally can't get drunk. I don't need to eat.
One
I
of
don't need
them,
to drink.
one of them
I'm
with a
just chill-
shaved head just looks up. Hangover oil? What?
She's just pulling your bone. I can't get drunk.
Yeah, what? No.
E.
No,
Oh,
no,
you're-
no. Though that one
No.
points to Maceris. That one over there,
Hmm.
you watch him. You did 3 keg stands in a row. You are a god of drinking.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Well, it's kind of my thing. My one defining thing.
Like,
drank?
the entire table that she's at is like, all hail the drinking god!
I'm just miserable.
Hey.
I'm going to get yelled at.
Like, not even drunk miserable, just like normal miserable.
Like, welcome.
Or
Not even-
miserable.
My demons
Hmm.
no longer can need to swim. They are walking on the liquor.
Cheers, bro.
My demons are
drink that.
Jesus. My...
Someone
Cheers,
please
bro.
quote
I'll
that.
drink that.
Someone please quote that. That's great. Anyway. So, while you are being hailed as the god of fraternity parties, Akuma,
Yes?
you are following the duck. And the duck, it leads you to an alley where there is the child and about 6 other ducks.
Huh, there you are, Blondie. That's quite a few ducks.
It seems like the child has grown a little bit overnight. He looks up. Hi.
What are you doing out here?
I got sleepy. But what are all these ducks doing here?
Well, it beats me. And is it just me, or do you look a little... Wait, do I need to roll perception to notice this?
Hey, first of all, roll Arcana.
Fuck.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. These look like regular ducks.
Now can I roll perception to
Yes.
notice?
They're coming up. He looks just a tiny bit bigger. You're not entirely sure if the humans grow overnight or something, but pretty sure you're gonna have to buy him new clothes soon.
I could ask him.
Kind of
It's just
scrubs
me
that
or-
underneath his eyes.
Is it just me, or did you grow a little bigger?
Probably. I don't know. My limbs feel weird. Yeah, they look a little longer, but I'm not entirely sure.
Odd. You know, come to think of it, I've never... I don't even know your name.
I don't got one.
Oh, you don't have a name?
Mm-mm. They used to call me, like, Magnus or something. Because there's a god of magic, but I don't know. Why are there these ducks everywhere? Shut up. Once he says shut up and a wave of his hand, the ducks are silenced. Like, under the spell, silence. Anyway, you can see them opening and closing their mouth, but nothing's coming out.
What in the name of Puck? How did you do that?
Do what?
You silenced the ducks.
Oh.
It's like, as a bard, I have the ability. Wait, actually, wait. Oh, just checking. As a bard, I have the ability to cast silence on a target. But you've just silenced those ducks like it was nothing.
He just kind of shrugs. Hold on. He waves his hands again, and the ducks are allowed to make noise again. They are very angry and kind of snapping at him, and some of them... Alright, I will take your ability back. Stop. Okay.
I think we should go before the ducks get any ideas.
You see him, start to nod off and then suddenly shoot up. They're not ducks! Oh no!
What do you mean? What do you mean they're not ducks?
He kind of scrubs at his head. Magic? He kind of shrugs. I don't know.
Magic ducks. Now I've seen everything.
Yuma, do you have detect magic?
Yes, I do. I use
Have
detect
counters.
magic.
Do you have what is the other one? What is the other one? Phone. What are you doing? My mom's trying to silence me, but this is my day to do that. Nope.
I slowly cast detect magic. Just bewildered. I'm just bewildered.
Texting my mom to go sleep in bed. In her bed. Detect magic! It is, there's magic around the ducks, and it seems to be a lock. Hold on. You can check. Learned at School of Magic, if any. What does Polymorph have?
Transmutation.
Well, it's a transmutation spell. Seems to be around them. Let's see, do bards get the funny spell? Do you have Dispel Magic?
Let's see. Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Thunder Wave, Prestidigitation.
It's a third level
Thaumaturgy.
spell.
Blindness, Deafness, Cure Wounds, Dispel Magic.
There you go. Would you like to use Dispel Magic?
I cast Dispel Magic.
Slowly but surely, the ducks become regular people. And the duck that's been following you becomes a passed out turtle. One duck stays the same.
I have several questions.
I don't know. kind of scrubs at his head.
I see the unconscious knee. Knee, there you are. What happened to you?
You're
I mean, he
asking
clearly
someone
turned-
who's unconscious.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Of course.
Hello? Dude?
Hello?
Taps him 3 times.
I shake him. I just shake
Narrator
him.
from Baldur's Gate voice. You may
Come.
be an idiot.
I just shake him.
Does this?
Come on, no.
I don't think
We
he's
time for
waking up.
sleeping.
I think he got real drunk last night.
Ah, blackout drunk. Well, I guess I'll have to carry him back to the bar.
You see a large silver desk appear below Knee and lift him up. You see the kid is pointing, kind of flicking his finger from underneath, like going underneath Knee and flicking it upward. How's that?
That could work. Oh, and feel free to follow along. I'm speaking to the duck people, or the people who were ducks.
No, there's just one duck now. What is your name on here? Lord Maladron Duck Villius von what is your nickname on here?
Lord Malardron de Villiers von.
I turn to the people. So, do any of you want to follow me?
All of them are kind of piled on top of each other. They're more of your cousins. They're just asleep now.
You'll make your way eventually.
Classic hailstorms. Come on, Blondie, let's go.
Okay. You see that the floating disc follows behind him.
Well, as bizarre as this is, it's carrying him back to the bar.
I don't think either one of us is strong enough to do that.
Exactly. But it's not gonna. But it wouldn't have stopped me from trying because somebody would have had to do it. Or at least try.
I don't know why this duck's magic's not coming. He picks up the duck. I don't know why this one's not going away.
Lord Meladron de Villiers von Quackenstein of the Great Pond of Watergate.
Oh my gosh! Who gave this duck such a regal name? Or did it name itself?
And named itself.
I think this is just a regular duck.
He kind of just squints. Maybe. I don't know. The fourth. There was a Lord Meladron Duck Villius von Quackenstein of the Great Pond of Watergate 1, 2, 3, and now 4. What the fuck?
Anyway, let's just go. We walk to the bar.
The disc floats behind you with an unconscious Knee, and a very, very sassy duck waddles behind it. Back in the bar, you guys have finished your soups. You're feeling a lot better.
Nice.
Stall is still in the corner being creepy. Golden Freddy style.
What?
Way better. Whew.
Is that Poco?
Are those tippy tappies what we think the tippy tappies are?
Oh, you can even hear the tippy taps.
Yes!
Tippy taps.
Alright, come here, Popo. Yeah, it
Hello.
was him.
We are back.
Welcome
The child
back,
is safe.
kiddo.
The child is safe and sound, and Knee is unconscious.
Sarah, Stahl, and Noah.
Wow.
All of you can roll a perception check because the kid looks a little taller.
Perception check, you say? Don't mind if I do.
Also, there is one duck that just seems to be a little bit more regal than the rest of them.
D20.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
rolling the hottest of
7
shit today.
plus. Hang on 1 second.
Half realize.
Total 12. Can I use my 19 passive wisdom?
Yes.
Alright.
If you have a passive perception that is larger than your active perception, I will allow it.
Okay.
Viserys, do you have a passive perception bigger than 10?
I'm pulling up the sheet right now. Hold on. Passive
I think my phone died.
perception.
Yep, my phone's dead. Let me go grab my charger while you're doing that.
Where the fuck is the perception?
Noah's like a little bit of
So,
he knows.
we may or
Have
may
a short-
not have a name here that, who knows?
Perception.
He slept in.
No, I'm not seeing any.
Alright, what's 10 plus your wisdom modifier?
10 plus the wisdom, 12.
Alright, so all of you pass, which really wasn't that hard. Yeah. The kid has grown a little. He's now at about Akuma's midsection.
Noah's gonna go over and like do the little measure thing with his hand, like you know when you like put the hand on the top of the head and then just move the hand up to the line. You know, I am not gonna like when you get taller than me.
I don't really have a... I really don't have a way to stop that.
I wasn't saying stop it. I'm just saying expect tall jokes.
Okay.
Oh, and don't mind the duck. He just followed us.
Can we throw the duck in some soup?
I don't think you would like that.
The duck goes for Noah's feet.
Ow! Come on! Fuck you! Noah will kick the duck.
The duck goes sailing, but is able to regain itself quite well. It is a most regal duck.
But the strange thing is that this child here was surrounded by a bunch of other ducks. But when I
Social credit deducted.
But when I casted Dispel Magic, they all just turned into people. Or actually just tieflings, since a lot of them are my cousins. Except for this one. Gestures to the crazy ass duck over there.
Apologize. I heard the alert. I don't see the alert. That's the problem. And now we're going to figure out who the fuck sent the alert. Because I want to thank you. I also don't know why it's not showing that I am live. Shush. Twitch is loud. Why is it not showing who sent it? Hello? Mr. Obama? Oh, I don't see it. Because everything's breaking. Also, apparently we have subscriptions can be gifted. I don't know who sent the social credit deducted, or if that was just on my soundboard for some reason. Nope. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Hey kid, you want some soup?
Well, that sounds good. Kind of goes
Yeah.
over and goes over to you, Noah. while picking up the very angry duck and tucking it under his arm.
They don't have duck in it, but they do have ox. Noah's gonna go sit at the bar.
What's that?
You'll see. Oi! A bowl for the friend here.
Alright. A bowl magically appears.
Welcome back, Stall.
Stoll is finally online and walking around.
Noah's just side-eyeing this duck like, you motherfucker. I see it.
Just leave the duck alone.
The duck is calm with the child. Yes. The duck is also being fed cabbage. I don't like it. It's weird feeling in the mouth. However, I think Mr. Lord Maladron would like
Lord Meladron de Villiers von Krakenstein is a great pond of Watergate number 4.
Oh, so you know him.
No. I just happen to know a soup by that name. The main ingredient is Lord Meladron de Villiers von Krakenstein of the great pond of Watergate the 4th. You fucking heard me, you stupid fucking duck.
Wow, whoa.
Alright. Calm it down on the soundboard. The duck is eating the cabbage. It is calm with the child. And the child is currently eating the soup. Nia is still unconscious. And yeah, this is the morning.
Yeah, he's a little bit passed out at the moment. He was also a duck, briefly, so that might... So... Well, he might need to take time to process that.
I mean, that's fine.
So where are we going? What's the plan?
Your mom, your adopted parent, said to take you somewhere specific. Kai, do you remember?
You guys are going to Farmersdale, where the Adventuring Guild currently sits, and they'll be better able to, well, magically understand what the fuck is going on with him.
Yeah, you're kind of a weird kid, so they think the Adventurers Guild there is better equipped to figure out what's wrong with you.
Well, that's mean. There's nothing wrong with me.
I mean, yeah, I say that too, but then I got taken in by the church, and you know what happened to me.
Yeah, that sounds kind of boring.
Bottom line is, you're just weird, and people aren't used to weird.
That's no fun. Alright.
Sure, it's no fun, but like...
I mean, look on the
like,
bright
that's
side.
cooler than everyone else.
I mean, look on the bright side. With your power, you could become a pretty solid adventurer when you get a little older.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
like 3
trust-
days stops.
Well, is everyone here? Because we have...
That's everyone accounted for.
Mm.
Then we have no time to waste. Just come on then, let's go to Farmersdale. But
Let
first...
the kid finish the damn soup first.
You see
Oh,
him
sure.
just chugging down the soup.
Besides, where's your mom? Not gonna give her a kiss on the cheek goodbye?
Yo, like, she's already long gone. She drained this place dry, and they had to go get more liquor. And alcohol. She dipped after everything is gone.
Classic mother. Throws a banger party and then dips the next day. You know, someday...
Can you tell I am adopted?
Someday I wish to throw The party's just as big as hers. Maybe someday.
Maybe big and acre count.
And where's Byron? Byron! Here, boy!
Byron saunters, waddles, chunkily walks out of the kitchen, pulling with him a very large bag of treats.
Oh, Byron. You little greedy gobblegut. Let's...
Save some for the brat. No, it's
You
gonna
certain-
check the pockets for his brat.
The
You
brat
certainly...
is in the buckets, very much asleep.
You certainly had your fill, didn't you?
I'll pluck a couple treats from the treat bag and drop them in the pocket for the brat.
Duck wants treats. Duck already got cabbage. Do you want ice water?
You know, we could just take the bag of treats. I knocked
Well, they're
the
fine
door.
with it.
I knocked the kitchen door. Excuse me, do you mind if we take this bag of treats? It's...
A head pops out of the kitchen door, looks you up and down. Are y'all the adventurers that happen to have that little pygmy griffin?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, right here.
The half-orc looks you up and down. Y'all are always welcome to come back here. She gives you a wink. And yes, the treats are for him. And she goes back into the kitchen.
Huh. Now we have enough food for all of our pets. I hope.
We're not counting the duck as a pet, right?
The
I
kid
mean, if you
picks
want
up
to.
the duck. This is my pet! Lord Meladron! Lord Meladron
Good
is
fucking
a noble duck.
give me patience. Puck, give me patience because if you give me strength, I will wring something's neck.
Puck does not show up.
Please don't call him over here.
Must be busy.
Good. I do not want him here.
Well, let's get going, I guess.
Don't want who here?
Someone.
My grandpa Puck.
Stop saying this goddamn thing.
He
My
still
father.
does not appear. Oh,
He's my
See, like-
father.
is he like a really powerful guy or something?
No,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
not.
yes.
He's a coward
god.
and he sucks.
Puck is a god. Yeah, Puck.
Stop.
Puck is a god.
He's a god of fate.
Oh my god.
He still does
I'm
not
gonna keep
appear.
saying it, Stall. His name is Puck. Puck's pretty cool.
Okay, Noah, you can stop now.
He's not even showing up.
My father is
Yeah, so
a
why
god of
not
fate.
say it a few more times? Puck, Puck, Puck.
And
The
let's just say
dog
he's
Starts to try
very-
to lunge at the child.
powerful.
Oh,
Noah's gonna whip out the popper gun. Gotta go for a quick shot.
He doesn't show up often, but as a father, you can do a lot worse than... And can you both shut the fuck up? Pardon my language.
Noah and the duck in the middle of like a fist fight.
the child has already let go of the duck so that it can like fight Noah off in the corner.
Little comedic cloud of dust and limbs.
Yes.
Anyway, have you finished your soup?
Yeah. Shows him the he shows you the empty bowl.
Ah, good. But can't go on an adventure with an empty stomach. Anyway, let's go.
Muffled sound of duck violence. There it is. That's the entirety of today's stream. Muffled sound of duck violence.
High impact duck violence.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make the thumbnail the very angry goose with like laser eyes with high impact duck violence. Anyway, so you guys are able to leave. The floating disc carrying me is able to literally plop him into the cart and disappear. Tensar's floating disc, everybody. Yeah. Very nice thing to have.
No. Can a duck even hold
No.
such a thing? A duck can't even hold that. You just have wings, duck.
It's not Fanny's nightmare of a duck with hands. Anyway. And so the journey continues. Out of the small, very, very secluded village that I'm pretty sure I named all the way. Dude, I'm pretty sure I named it, but I can't remember where the fuck I put the name.
Noah and the duck are sitting like across the carriages from each other to prevent another fight.
Yes.
Just glaring at each other.
Meanwhile, I'm just baby talking Byron. Like, who's a little fat chubby griffin? You are. And I'm just rubbing his belly.
Who is driving the cart?
Stall.
Probably Stall. Or
Stall.
Maceris.
Maceris.
Yep.
The child is staring directly at you.
I stare back.
Staring contest, let's go. No. He kind of just tilts his head. There's some weird magic around you.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And?
I didn't know if you knew.
No. I'm aware.
Okay. He looks away. Akuma,
Great.
we're getting to a very familiar stretch of road that is burnt to high hell.
What happened here?
The faint echoes of Weep Womp.
Oh no.
Echoes in your
This
head.
fucking shit again. Not this.
Maceris, you recall that this is the area that you guys had to deal with the purple worm. It is not around, so Noah can stop making that noise. There's no need for phosphorus. There is no need for Molotovs. There is no need for burning half the plains. It is dead.
Okay, now I remember what happened here.
Oh, right, yeah.
The white phosphorus. I remember.
It has weeped its last womp.
What? The child just looks up at you, Akuma, like, what?
It's a long story. You want me to tell it to you?
Sure.
So basically, me and my group were traveling along. And we entered this huge dark cave. We split up briefly, but then we found ourselves back way at the back of the cave. And inside we saw this huge worm. Like, just a massive, just huge, like a kaiju, but it's a worm.
What's a kaiju?
Imagine a monkey, but big enough to carry an entire village in one hand.
Wow, that sounds awesome!
or a giant lizard that fires atomic laser beams.
What's atomic mean?
I don't know, actually. Well, listen, actually, we
It
ran out of
glows
the
and
cave.
it kills you when you step too close to it.
Basically, we ran out of the cave. We've gotten into the RV. It's basically like a cart without horses, but with horses, with wheels instead of horses. We were driving as fast as we could from that giant worm.
Wheels.
We took this thing called a Molotov cocktail, threw it at the worm, and it just blows up. Just worm chunks everywhere.
It wasn't the Molotov cocktail that blew it up, but okay.
Or maybe I must have been misremembering that. I think he might have used one of my spells on it, or maybe it was somebody else. But regardless, we blew up the worm. And we survived.
Why are you a police officer? I blew up a purple worm.
And all the while it was chasing us, it was making this strange sound. It went something like this. Weep womp.
Weep womp. That's how it sounded?
Yeah, weep womp. That's what it sounded like.
It was horrifically terrifying. Struck every nerve in my body.
Weep
Yeah, it
womp.
was terrifying.
No, Weep Womp sounds really weird. Kind of silly.
Trust me, you get used to weird stuff like this when you're an adventurer.
Kind of ridiculous. No, it's just like leaning it over. Can you believe that's my dad? I mean, he gets scared of Wink Womp.
Wait, what?
The child just kind of shrugs. I guess everyone has a fear.
Yeah, but Wink Womp?
Mm-hmm.
We literally fought like close to be able to get some
I wouldn't say that it was scary, but like in the context, like on its own, Weep Womp isn't scary, but in the context of it chasing us, it was kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, I bet its strategy was to get you falling down, laughing your ass off.
It was bigger than the RV. I think it was like 50 stories.
Weep Womp? What was it? Base boosted?
Probably. What's a base?
What's a boost?
Honestly, y'all must have been melodramatic as fuck when you...
What's a boost?
Like,
y'all must have been melodramatic as fuck.
Like, it sounded
took a long time to react to.
It sounded a lot louder and a lot deeper than that. Like, it was more like Weep Womp, but just really loud.
Still kind of ridiculous. I can't believe you got scared over Weep Womp.
I wasn't scared over Weep Womp. I was scared of a giant fuck-off worm trying to eat me!
So, worms don't say anything in the first place. Are you sure you weren't hallucinating Weep Womp?
I don't know, probably. It might have been a fear
I've never heard of worm
reflex.
talk in my life. Y'all ever heard of earthworm talk? I'm pretty sure a purple worm wouldn't either.
I don't know, maybe it was just a fear reflex. It's like I kept hearing Weep Womp over and over and over again. And it sounds really bloody strange, but I swear I heard someone saying Weep Womp. Well, regardless, the worm's dead, and we don't have to deal with that ordeal anymore.
I'm just saying, kinda fucking stupid that you got scared of Weep Womp.
That is a good point, actually.
I wasn't scared of Weep Womp.
Why were we scared of the Weep Womp thing?
We're not getting Weep Womp on the soundboard.
Like, it's a giant fuck off purple worm. Purple, mind you. I'll skip over the purple bit. I'll get to that later. But with razor sharp teeth and big enough to dig holes in the mountains, I guess.
Well, yeah, but purple worms are an actual thing. They're like really big things. I just don't know why they're saying weep womp.
Yeah, why the fuck would they say wimp womp? Y'all got scared as a wimp womp? Like, I saw you
Scared of the
almost visibly
worm.
shudder, Dad.
I was scared of the worm, not the sound that it made.
Yeah, like we didn't notice you visibly shudder a little at wimp womp. Oh, what is it? If I'm gonna say wimp womp over your head at night, are you gonna get nightmares? Wimp womp, wimp womp,
Shut up, Noah.
wimp womp, wimp womp.
I said, shut up, Noah! Do you see what I have to deal with on a daily basis?
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, we'll look over at the other kid. Come on, do your scariest wimp womp. I bet it's ridiculous.
Nah, we'll blow bubbles. The duck does not assault Noah's face. He is underneath the kid's arm right now.
So,
The
how
kid
far
No,
are we to
yeah.
Farmersdale?
I was gonna use advantage here to look at the duck and just put up his hands like he's pretending to be scary. Wimp womp. Wimp womp.
The kid will just look off to the side and just start blowing bubbles with his mouth. Like they are actual bubbles. Not spit bubbles. Actual bubbles. Like you see them start to float away. Ah!
Oh,
Me is awaking.
what the fuck? Noah's looking over at the kid like, what the fuck?
He looks over you mid-bubble. What?
Normally, spit bubbles don't do that.
Oh, it's not spit. I ate soap. And he continues.
Oh, okay.
Well, normally I wouldn't recommend eating soap, but to each their own, I guess.
Okay, we have a yes or no and what the fuck response from the duck. 1 is quack is no, 2 quack is yes, and 3 quack is what the fuck. This is beautiful. Here we go.
We got a 3 quacker.
3 quacker. Still, he will load the bubble.
Noah then looks over at Akuma. So if we named the last kid we took in Spud, what are we gonna name this kid? What vegetable seed do we name him after?
I don't know. Child?
Huh?
What did you... Child, what did you say people called you again?
Kid.
Ah. If you had a name, what would... Like, what name sounds good to you?
Kid will stop blowing bubbles and
I
Get
picked
real-
out Noah for myself.
will look very contemplative. I don't know.
I barely remember what the church named me, but I remember it was fucking ridiculous, so I ended up plucking the name out of
We are not
whatever.
calling him the 5th version of Lord Maladron Duck Villius von Quackenstein of the Great Pond of Watergate.
Hmm.
No.
Technically, the grammatically correct way to say this would be Lord Maladron Dugvillius von Quackenstein the Fifth of the Great Pond of Watergate.
I mean, your hair does remind me of a dandelion, so how about Dandy?
I mean, that could work.
Isn't that the name of, like, another kid in the same village he's from?
I mean, sometimes they're not called Dandy. But I'm more guy name? Because I'm a...
Leo.
Ah.
How about
Leo.
how
He's got
about
a constellation
Dan?
in the sky.
How about Danny?
That sounds too much like Danny, which sounds more like a girl name than a boy name.
Dad, maybe shut the fuck up.
No, you.
As I was saying, Leo would be a pretty cool name because it means lion, and it relates to a constellation in the sky.
That sounds pretty cool. But isn't Leo kind of like a big cat?
Yeah, a big cat that can rip your jugular out in one pounce.
But
And
that's
said
mean
cat.
to- That's mean to ducks.
Do you want a
said-
duck name? Of all the cool ass names you can have, you want one related to a duck?
Well,
Donald.
holds
How
up,
about Donald?
holds up the duck. Ducks. Ducks are nice. Why Donald?
I don't know. Oh,
Oh,
Donald
yeah,
just seems like a
just
very
Daffy.
fitting duck
Howard.
name. What do you think is better? Daffy, Donald, or Howard?
I don't like any of them.
I don't think lions hunt ducks normally, so you could be like a, I don't know, a lion that's chill with ducks, I guess?
Why are you so stuck on Leo?
Seems like a cool ass name for you. I'm trying to give you a cool ass name around here. Do you know how long it fucking took me to pick out my guy name?
This sounds like you're telling someone not how to spell something. No A.
That's it. I'm jumping out of this carriage. Fuck you. Noah's going over, like, putting one
Oh,
leg
what?
outside the carriage.
Oh no, you don't. I try to grab them.
Alright. One rolls acrobatics, one rolls, hold on, let me just, athletics.
Alright, who's rolling athletics?
You're rolling acrobatics.
That
Slush is rolling.
Total of 6.
Yeah, no. Akuma catches you by your shirt. Also, Virgil.
Look.
Virgil.
Look, we'll figure out what we're going to call him later. We need to let him decide.
Sure. Fair enough.
Kind of just scrubs his face. Ah, there's Nee. Currently named Virgil. Don't worry about it. That's for a
Hey,
different
Nee,
campaign.
you're finally awake.
Shut. Oh, the turtle's up.
Who are you?
I'm a kid.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question of who are you.
I don't have a name yet. We're trying to
Where
find
did
one.
you? Okay.
You picked up another kid.
Yeah, I'm mentally checked out right now.
That fits your character very well. Don't worry about it.
I'm a level chat. I was listening in on the stream. I don't think I'll enjoy this session. I'd rather just sit this one out.
Okay, you can just be here in spirit. That's perfectly fine.
It just sounds like if I participate, I'm probably going to kill Noah. Not for an in-character reason. I just think he's being really annoying right now.
It can be for an in-character reason of him being annoying.
I think the point still stands regardless.
Yeah, no,
Don't
yeah,
worry,
It is alright.
the mischief
kinda
is
gone a little too
slowly
hard.
being managed. making myself the fifth of your kind.
I mean, you're the only one here called Kid. It's surely not a bad name to have.
Sure, but what if I get older? Then I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, by that point, you probably have enough experience to be able to denote what you want to be named. Yeah, sadly, you're not the first one that we've met that didn't have a name.
Really?
It's a weird happenstance. I'm thinking the
need the last
writers have
one,
just
Bud.
decided that they should just have us name everybody.
And you're probably not going to be the last, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Maybe
But,
you don't even need a name.
That's what I'm thinking. I just I genuinely don't think it's worth worth you worrying over it more than anything.
Okay. I can shrug that I won't.
Alright, so why did we take this kid?
You guys are taking
I
me
don't
to
even
Farmer's Deal.
Okay, I assume one of us agreed to that.
Yeah, that one points to Akuma.
Akuma. Okay, I should have asked earlier.
Boy, this
Damn it.
time I agree too, so shut up.
Also that, yeah. This one too. Points to Noah.
Listen,
What's with you two? I swear to God.
I only did that because my mother, because her mother, or because his mother told me to. It was a request from his mother.
I don't want to make the decision anyways.
Are we not weirded out by this? I feel weirded out by this.
Oh, after everything else that has happened to us, taking the mystery kid to a town to get studied is the weird thing here, huh? Not the
No,
weird
the one time wouldn't be so bad. It's just that it's happening again.
Goddamn sky, right in front of us, and then turning into a hot chick.
Stahl does have a
fucking
point.
hot?
What
happened?
Of it happening a little too often.
It's
especially
happened
too quickly.
Yeah, like it's happened once and they're gone. And it's happening again. And
maybe we shouldn't say this. Maybe we shouldn't say what happened in front of the kid.
the situation could be different, Noah. The point is that we are having another kid amidst our party. Again. You don't feel any sort of like deja vu or anything from this at all?
Nothing getting bringing me in.
You're not a kid.
I am 6 fucking teen.
Yeah.
Sonya's not a kid.
That's much better because you can take care of yourself pretty competently, and believe me, you talk my ear off every time.
Okay, how old are you? And like points, like looks over at the kid.
You don't know how old you are? How old do you think you are?
He kind of looks down and then pulls his shorts out. I'm not a guy. I'm not a man. I don't got a pee-pee big enough.
No, we mean
no. Old age. Like how long have you been on this? All right, let me take a look at this.
Hold on. Oh, okay. He's like counting on his hands.
You took a kid that doesn't even know his own age.
Apparently, they use their genitalia to guess age, like
I think
a
I'm 11.
tree.
Oh my lord!
All right.
God.
Let me take a look at the.
How old was fucking Spud?
Let me take a look at the kid.
All right, you
Like just visually, what do they look like? Do I need to roll perception?
No, they just look like a kid. You're really not well versed with humans, or what says they're called as humans. But you met one human, and that was last night with Akuma's grandmother, and she looked about what you would say in the later years of turtles, considering the amount of wrinkles she had on her face. But The Kate did say she was over 800, which you know is well above the normal age threshold of humans.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that certain dragons can get that high up, and certain people who are well seeped with magic can get that high up. But you're not entirely sure. Stall, you would be closer with figuring out this kid's age, because at least you've seen more than turtles, a warforged, a tiefling, and a very deranged human.
So, like, how would I go about? Okay, well, first off, I guess Stall would like go over and be like, "I'm just going to inspect you. Is that okay?" Yeah, I'll stop the car. Whatever. At this point, it's like, all right, this kid's deal. I need to know because Stall is like, it's now starting to realize we have another kid that's going to be here for the long run again. We got to figure this out.
This fucking mission.
I didn't. I wasn't here for this.
Agreed to this mission. Y'all go with the fucking flow. If y'all had an opinion about it, you should have spoken up, asshole.
Maybe like
from the sounds of it, it sounds like you guys had a conversation without either of us present. So how would we have been able to even interject?
We were all in the same goddamn tent.
And I was asleep for the entire thing. Did you think to wake me up? Oh, did that slip your mind?
You were literally awake. Did y'all see or something?
I genuinely don't remember if I was awake or not, in and out of character. I have no idea.
You were, but I don't think your character realized that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, my
I don't think we're
starting to do something funny.
I don't think we realized we were gonna get roped into another kid again when that interacting with this child.
What was happening was a theoretical, not an actual.
Yeah, so Stall is like checking this kid out. Like, I'm looking for like what, like fuck, what was it that like kids have when they're like very young and then like out with age it goes away? It's like platelets of sorts.
What?
For bone structures that denote.
Dude, if you're looking for bone structures, you need to ask the kid to open his mouth. The boy has teeth.
Well, I'm just trying to ascertain like every single facet to figure out this kid's age because I'm not leaving it up to chance. So I'm just trying to ask specific. My apologies, but sure, we'll start with the teeth. I'm just gonna ask the kid.
You can check and see if they've got any baby teeth left over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so
like out of character. Obviously, I don't know this, but they like if they still have some baby teeth, but not all of them, you can pretty much guess that they're in the final-ish stages of young adolescence into or young children into like teenage.
Yeah, so Stall is gonna ask for permission to look into the kid's mouth. May I look at your teeth?
Sure.
Hey, Stall.
Say and then is there baby teeth in there? Is there baby teeth in there?
There is some, but there's also a lot more in there.
Okay, like gunk or like magic?
I may not be a doctor, but
magic.
Would you mind if I drove the cart for a bit while you people ascertain how old this child is?
Yeah, sure, you can go for the cart. Like the moment Stall sees the heavy magic and that kid's like teeth, as well as the baby teeth, Stall is just going to like clench his hands.
He has some baby teeth, some adult teeth, but like if you look further back, like closer to his throat, you'll notice that that shit ain't normal. That is warping space within the child's body.
So Stall is gonna like clutch his hands and just go and like have them against his head, and it's just like, oh my god. Okay, so group talk here. The next time there's a kid that's gonna be under our services, I'm more inclined just to say no. I'm not gonna lie. Why does this kid have a lot of magic going on with him? Did they ever tell you this one, Noah?
They actually
That's
did.
why we're taking it to Farmersdale. There's an adventurers guild there, and they're more equipped to do this.
Noah.
Y'all should have paid some fucking attention up at 10.
I wasn't here for it.
They actually did tell you.
Right next to me.
They did, but my understanding is that me and Stahl were under the impression that it was phrased as a hypothetical.
It was. I thought this was hypothetical. I thought this was
The
just a
mom
maybe we
literally
consider
pulled us
it.
aside and said, "Can I ask you a favor?"
Technically, she did that with Akuma.
She told me that, Noah.
Okay, so so I see there's a lot of things going on here. So let's just make this clear for everybody. The next time a situation like this happens, we're gonna say all the options on the table, so this doesn't happen again, and we all have an opinion on this. I was under the impression this was a hypothetical, not a literal thing, and I think Nee was on with that as well. So, and you two thought differently. So, how about that for next time? With a situation like this is going to happen, which I feel like is going to happen if it happened the second time.
You brothers. No, Noah's gonna go jump out the cart again.
Okay, Stahl is going to cast Hold Person before she makes the jump for it. And if it fails, Noah can get out of here. Stahl,
As I'm driving the cart, I'm just like, fine.
Like-
If you want to blame anyone, blame me. His mother told me that I had to take him to Farmersdale, and I accepted it. Whatever's going on with this kid, I whisper, so that the kid doesn't hear me. It's not normal.
you know, that's
I'm gonna get out of the whole person.
Yeah, I obviously we're here with the kid.
we got to do it now.
Yeah, we're already committed to it.
It's already happening, so we'll do it.
Our incessant whining isn't to say that we won't take care of it. It's just next time I think you need to just borderline treat us like we're stupid and explain to us that this is what's going to happen.
I'll take that one to heart too. This is
You guys are stupid. We don't have to.
Is this what's gonna keep happening though? I didn't think if I was going on an adventure there was gonna be so many kids here. You included, Noah. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
expected to get stuck with stupid people either, but here the fuck we are.
Okay, lesson learned.
all right, Noah.
Next time that we take a child under our wing, we all collectively agree to do so.
Alright.
My
Agreed.
judgment was hasty, so if you want to blame anyone for this, blame me.
Where's the name? Follow me. Alright, well kid, you're special. You're a real special person here. Congratulations. If you'll ever congratulated for it.
Thank you, Mr. Stahl. Can I go back to blowing bubbles now?
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course.
He goes back and blowing regular bubbles. They are soap bubbles.
How far are we from Farmersdale?
Yeah, I don't know anything about this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's about 2 hours.
Oh my god.
It'll take 2 hours to get there, so find a way to entertain yourselves.
It's only
no,
2
that's
hours.
it's only 2
Can
hours.
we
It's actually
tie
not
the
too bad.
duck and then toss it? Can we tie the duck and then toss it out the back of the cart and see how fast it
I'm
can
about to
jump?
bash in this
Ooh, we
duck's
could
No,
tie
brain
it
we
by
are
the
not
right
throwing
now.
out the child's duck.
I'm about to bash in this duck's brain right the fuck
We could
now.
tie a rope to the duck's ankles and throw it out the back of the cart.
Bro, I got
No,
flame strike. Let's just cook
I
you
am
down
not-
alive.
My character is not mean enough to go and do that.
Can somebody
Dude,
put
if this
Byron
duck
in the
keeps
path?
ducking, I'm gonna
choose to
bash this guy's
meditate.
brains, and I swear to God, you make another
somebody-
duck sound, the mace is going in your head.
Can somebody put Byron in the passenger seat? He's too full to fly, I think.
I'll go.
Fine.
Yep.
Can someone get me out of the whole person?
Yeah, I lift the whole person spell. You're gone.
You know what's
Fuck.
funny? You know what's funny? The whole person
Mhm.
spell doesn't say that it travels with the person that cast it.
What does that mean?
You
I don't follow.
cast it on Noah, and Noah stayed in place, but the cart continued to move.
Oh yeah, held person. They
Held.
did get out of the cart evidently. Well, actually, did they exit the cart at that
Akuma
point? Or were they
Akuma
in
started
the cart still?
cart back up.
Mm-hmm.
So while this was happening, you guys have been just slowly going further and further away from Noah.
I don't know. Oh, we got some heavy continuity issues then because Noah was talking to us. It was almost like
Noah was
Yeah,
yelling.
it was
Oh.
almost as if Noah was here with us. God.
I almost had peace and
Face-
quiet for a full minute.
Maybe it's like an elastic band, like you know, when Noah was stuck in one place and they were being dragged along, but when whole person stopped, they just rubber band back.
We
This
will
is Alan's
allow
fault.
the continuity rubber banding of Hold Person, because I think that's funny.
Someone's really got to update the server if they're rubber banding that bad.
We'll go get Noah back. Since it wasn't that far from the car.
Reversing.
Except
And then-
Noah's out of the cart now. Thank y'all for that, by the way. And he drops
If
down
you-
from. Actually, what direction does he rubber band? Does he rubber band away from the cart, towards where the spell was originally cast, or towards the cart where the caster is?
Towards the cart.
All right. Mans gets flung and then hits face on ground.
That's a haha moment right there. Right?
Insert frying pan noise.
Close
That
enough.
works, I guess.
Alright. The duck is now going to disappear because that's enough.
Oh, bye, Doug.
The reason why the duck
man.
was not dispelled with dispel magic on the polymorph is because it was a fey duck and it needs to go home. Goodbye, duck.
Goodbye, duck.
As a Doug moment for real. All right, so speaking to the otherworldly forces in the known universe, how many kids are there?
For now, just these two, and then you guys are going into the final stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's no child that I have planned. If you guys go a separate direction, there may be one more child.
Oh,
but
good
this
God.
child,
All right, well,
this child is not corporeal.
I feel like our punishment for going off course is another child.
yeah, I think that's
I
our
think every
punishment.
time
If
the
we-
DM thinks that we're going the wrong way, another child shows up, and so if we see children, we should just turn around.
I'm
That's
paying
exactly
child
what it
support.
should be. There's another
So,
child we could add in.
Oh,
If we
my
end up at an orphanage, we know we've gone the wrong direction.
Exactly. We
Unless
see.
it's
We
plot
see.
relevance, do not go to the.
No,
Unless-
even if it's plot
it-
relevant, we just say, I think we
Unless
just get
an-
out of here.
NPC says that. It's like, yeah, maybe we avoid the orphanage.
Okay, so making our way downtown, I guess.
Walking about as fast as we can.
Mhm.
On a cart, at the very
You're
least.
completely. It's
Kid,
okay, Miss Aries.
what kind
you get
of-
food?
What kind of magic actually?
We still
Hold up.
have
I'm gonna. Let me
Okay.
actually
For
cast
complete
something.
and other fucking context, no one did actually tell you what this child was. It has been a while, so it makes sense that you guys.
Yeah,
I
but
forgot.
Yeah,
both.
I lost what was happening because it just been so long.
That's
Yeah,
understandable.
that's the big thing is that we just have forgotten.
No, see, even with your recap, I still was thinking like, I still thought like the child thing was just theoretical. Like we didn't actually take a child with us until up to this point. I was, but it's been
The
so long. That there,
ADHD,
you
don't
need.
worry.
Look, I'm saying that I needed a 1-to-1 recap of like exactly what happened because I straight up couldn't remember jack of that long ago.
So-
I'm casting identify.
We have streams we could have watched on Lightly Salty Gaming channel, YouTube.
I have subscribe. Plus, I would like to do a. I'd
I'll
like to
keep
do
that
one-
in mind next
a
time.
hiking stream. That'd be fun.
I
I
would
think
like
it'd
to
be funny
cast
if you had it all
identify.
recorded and you just sat on it.
No, I wish I did though.
She's like, come on, release the Snyder Cut, come on.
I don't want to leave
Release me
this
falling down a
child up
mountain,
to.
yes.
I don't want to leave this child up to chance, so I'm just gonna cast Identify
Drinking
on it,
fucking coffee, don't do that to me,
or
guy.
on them.
Alright, so you identify the child.
I will
Unknown
identify
child
the-
of magic. Status
All I would
unnamed.
know.
Why can't it be a known child of magic? Why is it
Then
always
you
unknown?
actually get Magnus. Magnus just is not showing up right now. Fuck you.
If I instead touch a creature throughout the casting, I learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Is it being affected by any spells? This screams like
on.
a child.
Hold on.
This screams
Is
like a
that a
child being
spell?
affected.
I have to remember. I have to remember. And remember again.
I have to forego.
I forgot, so thus I must remember.
I must remember.
I have to remember if that spell lingers on.
I'm gonna be right back. Grandpa's making pancakes and I'm really hungry.
Understood.
Oh, okay, understandable.
Valid.
Valid.
I need to know about this child. I'm not gonna have a
Does that-
situation where we just find out about this child as we go along in these hours. Something tells me bad shit's
Hold
happening.
on. This duration depends on the materials. Nope.
I hear like a 6th to 9th level spell. We're ditching this child.
No. Okay, so on the outside of the child,
um,
there is no magic.
um,
You have not asked the child to open his mouth, and you touched the inside of his tongue, though. So you have not touched his eyeballs.
Well,
so
that's good. That's
You have
bad.
not touched
thing.
his eyeballs. That'd be mean.
overall,
It-
no spell.
There is no spell affecting the outside of this child.
So then we're gonna get specific, and I'm gonna ask the child. I'm going to cast a spell to identify something, but I'm gonna need to touch your eyeball. Is that okay?
Just kind of squints at you like, what the fuck? No.
Fair
Why do
enough.
you
Then.
need to touch my eyes?
So I need to cast a spell. Your specialness, I would like to know more about before we hand you off to someone else, just so I'm kept in the loop.
The kid
But-
just blinks at you. Why don't you ask questions then like a normal adult?
I more than likely am under the assumption that you don't know what's happening with you.
Also, if you've looked at this party, we're not
somewhat
normal.
of what's happening because I've been told by other adults.
I would like you then to enlighten me to the best of your ability what is happening.
Okay, well, I don't know who my mom and dad were, but my adopted mom and dad say they found me at the tree in the middle of the old city of Lionheart. And that
Mhm.
tree is just constantly covered in magic.
Mm-hmm.
So, by the thoughts of the elders in my little village band, they basically said that I've been basically seeped so far into magic that magic and me kind of coexist. He kind of like puts his hand up whenever he says me and magic, and then puts them together with his fingers pointing upwards. Together.
You understand the concepts pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. You're young for that kind of thing.
I'm just repeating what the adults tell me to.
Okay. Well, I want to confirm something. So I would like to ask for
Akuma, are
permission.
you
again.
okay? You just like butted your desk. Don't tell me you fell
Don't worry, I'm just moving my chair.
Okay.
I'd just like to confirm.
It just happens that he's in the chair while he's moving it.
Yeah.
I would just like to confirm.
My chair is
something.
very loud.
And again, it would require to touch your eyeball. It's okay if you say no. I just figured I ask.
So yeah, there's some weird stuff that happens when I look at certain people. I know
And
that.
that's what I want to find out
They become
specifically.
super friendly.
Okay,
Well, that's a
I
lot better than what
see.
we thought.
That's a lot better than what I thought. So I guess I won't need to.
I was thinking that there is some horrible, like,
It's not an eldritch abomination this
they
time, I swear.
combust.
I thought it was just a. I thought it
No,
was
it
like a
sounds
curse.
like they
How
get
about you, Omar?
What's
shards.
combust mean? I'm not going to
Big
scream.
boom.
It's not anything super important for the time being.
Okay.
Okay, so like Stall's here thinking like Stall here. I'm not even gonna lie, is thinking like this is
I
like
can hear that.
another one of those this person's curse type of situations, and he's trying to figure out if, like that's the case here. It doesn't seem like it so far, but Stall is like very weary, like some don't seem like it is with heavy magic. Okay, what happens if we talk to someone? What happens in some
Well,
cases?
Sometimes whenever I really, really want something, it kind of just happens.
Oh, so you okay? That's something. Um, is there anything that happens when you touch something for a long time, hold on to something for a long time?
Not that I know of. I mean, my clothes are small. I think I grew a little. He kind of tugs at his shirt, which doesn't really move. It looks like it's kind of plastered on his skin. Like, yeah, this kid did grow, and his clothes are now smaller than what they need to be.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Now it's clicking. Now I remember the kid. It's
Okay.
just taking me a quick minute. It's the one that grew really fast.
I'm still in the dark about that one. I'm just gonna have to
Don't
look
worry.
back at the stream.
It's good.
Yeah.
We keep the streams up. We do this. I'm
I
actually
just
going
gotta
to be
look back at the
I'm actually going to be uploading 2 things today, so don't worry about it.
stream.
I'll make sure. You know.
No, yeah, so let's see. So the kid sees things, it makes people pacified. The kid says stuff and something happens. And the kid doesn't know what happens if he touches things. So we're actually gonna focus on that. May I like, trying to like ask for the palm.
Sure. Left or right?
Right.
All right. He holds his hand up.
I'm
Yes.
gonna cast identify specifically on the palm, the right palm.
There are no
Is there any
spells activating or activated or just existing on this kid's palm.
Okay, so nothing to the most part. Okay, so yeah, all right. Well, that's. I don't want to get too personal, so we'll just leave it at that for now. It's just like, okay, so your palms don't do nothing.
Well, that's
You
good.
say-
I need to scratch my butt. He goes
So you
ahead
say
and do
things. So you say things to happen, and you look at stuff to make people friendlier.
that. Mm-hmm.
And you said you grew up, or you were found in the big tree that has a lot of magic in it.
I was found at the base, yeah. Also,
That's
I grow real
big.
fast.
And you grow real fast. We can't deny that point.
Mm-hmm.
You probably just have. Yeah, you're a real special kid. That's some interesting stuff right there.
Neat.
I'm so glad it's not a god business though. Thank God. God.
You guys had to deal with gods in the past?
A lot of them. A lot of them. And each every
Mhm.
one more insufferable than the last. I swear.
That doesn't sound fun.
I always feel like they have.
That's because Stahl's a grouch.
No, it's because they all have their heads far up in their asses. I'm so sorry.
What does that mean?
They're very annoying. They're very annoying. They're very
Bitches.
they have big egos.
Can you
Bigger-
shut up, Noah?
No,
Before I
that's
s-
mean words.
Send you out through the cart again without your permission?
Come on, women aren't all that bad. My
Oh, well,
mother's
I'm not
the
saying it's
best.
just like a certain thing. I'm just saying all of them are just rather odd.
All the ones we've met have been weird. Say things, do things that just don't seem to. Everybody agrees to.
Mm.
I just find it. I just don't. If that's like the normal pantheon, then so be it. But personally, I find it quite odd.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Maybe it's
yes,
like dealing
kid.
with a couple of rich kids versus us people who think like with regular money and rich kids think like with big money.
Like Saul like claps his hands. That's a good analogy, actually. I like that one. I appreciate that analogy a lot, actually. That's
kid
exactly how I would
The
see
kid
it.
smiles.
That's not exactly how I'm seeing it.
So how they're acting is pretty normal to them, but whenever we look at them, they look like they're crazy.
Oh, I don't know about that, but sure, we can also say that.
Yeah, there was a caravan that came through, trying to find relics. That's really hard to say for some reason.
Relics.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, Lionheart used to be a really, 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 really big city, like a
Mhm.
Seemed
capital.
like. Hmm.
And so there was a really, really, really lot about of people.
Yes.
And they used to keep a king or a queen there. And they
Oh,
used to
man.
have like a bunch of power there. So some people thought that maybe people left relics of power there. So a couple of caravans full of really, 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 really rich people kept coming through looking for relics.
So spelunkers.
I guess that's what you call them.
I would call them
Anyway,
better.
a couple of them brought kids with them because I guess they couldn't get somebody to watch them or something. Or then again, a lot of people were kids. They were like Noah's age or a little older. And they kept coming in. They had these really weird looking robes. They were either red or blue, and they kept getting angry at each other. But then they didn't find much of anything. But then they saw us and thought we had taken the relic, and or relics, I don't know. And then they started being really mean, and I told them to mess off. And then their clothes decided to disappear.
Well, it's
Hmm.
good. You did a good job telling them off. I don't know about the clothes disappearing. Did you want their clothes to disappear?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think what I was thinking at the time was, well, maybe if they weren't wearing those clothes that made them angry, they would decide to leave. And they
There
left
it
real
is.
quick.
Okay. There it is. That's
Because they got really angry at the other people that were wearing different clothes. And they were wearing different clothes than us. So I said, well, no clothes. And it worked.
also like look around the carriage and just kind of like see if like there's any like rustling in any bushes or something.
Well, that's one way to stop a gang war, I suppose.
Kuma,
Maybe that's the coolest way to stop a gang war, honestly.
whenever Akuma and Masaris, I know Masaris is currently eating, so they're deafened. But red and blue, there are colleges that have those colors, and they have children / adults that are around Noah's age, and they would probably be looking for magical relics. He's talking about College of Firefall and Watergate. Firegate and Watergate, I think. Hold on. I need to look at my map.
It's Grey Hall all over again.
No, Grey Hall's a different place.
Grey Hall all
Firesgate
over
and
again.
Watersgate.
Those Firegate and Watergate clubs are always fighting over something.
No, it's just
Oh.
snickering at the imagery of that scenario.
Who?
Really smarty pant people.
Ah, okay. And you said they bring kids with them?
Well, some of them look like they were kids, but I'm pretty sure the people with the pointy ears weren't. But there were also some people that were kids, and there's a dog in the bush.
I'll go.
Oh, that
This is-
happens.
There's a
It
wild
happens
dog that
to
runs by, don't worry. And well, some of them look like they were writing down stuff and ordering some of the other kids to move around. Like they were boss or something.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's an interesting observation.
And then there were people that were older than, and he's gonna like move his finger around and points to me. You, older than you.
That's it. Something.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, you're a turtle, and turtles live for a long time, right?
I wish.
Oh, is that not the case?
I'm only 28.
That's like 17
I mean,
more years than me.
I mean, that's double your age,
Mhm.
easily.
Yeah.
Just- I guess, yeah, they would be older than me. It's just,
I don't know
yeah,
how
no,
old
no
everyone
reason to
is.
worry about splitting hairs.
I don't know
Well,
how
I'm
old of you guys are, but I know that you, points to Noah, are a kid. Like me.
Hmm.
Big old smile.
That's right. We're kids. Noah will just like give like a pat on the on the kid's head.
I can't tell whether you like being called a kid more or an adult more.
Me?
No, I'm talking about Noah.
Yeah,
Oh.
to Noah.
Well,
We're not really quite sure.
I think
not
Noah's
me.
going through puberty.
That's
I
maybe.
might explain some stuff, but
You want to fucking talk about that? You want to say
Hmm?
that again?
What?
maybe if you can try again without cursing.
Yeah, Noah, you really need to stop cursing. A bar of soap appears in Noah's mouth.
I wish I could do that on command.
Stop and
I'm
like taste the
sorry,
soap.
that happens sometimes.
kind of
Meanwhile,
soap is it?
Don't feel sorry. Things happen.
meanwhile, while all this chaos is going on, Byron's just sort of singing slash humming. And he's basically the radio at this point.
Oh, and to mention, I'm probably the oldest one here.
How old
By
are
the
you,
sounds of
Mr.
it.
Stahl?
Like roughly 76.
Whoa! That's a lot more
No,
than
it's-
me.
Noah's immediately gonna sit up and point. Old.
What kind of soap? What kind of like Stahl like points the soap at you, and gonna go like, yes, but mature, unlike you. Now sit down.
You guys are nearing
You
the
really
outskirts.
are like a helicopter mom.
You guys are nearing the outskirts of Farmersdale.
Oh, there it is. The place, the location.
Stahl, it does not look like any other architecture other than the housing. There are no walls.
Whoa, wait a minute.
It
What is this
is
place?
just a
It's a
sprawling
dumpster.
city.
Talk about
Wait.
architecture.
Where's the walls?
The fuck do you mean?
Noah,
Is
there
And
are
maybe in a
no
land of monsters,
large...
they're all used to.
There are no large walls. There are no large churches.
Oh, this place has no religion. Fuck yeah!
this
I
I
place
think
a
it'd be
what?
really funny if it's just not up front.
Akuma. There are temples. There is religion. However, it's funnier if Noah learns the harder way.
Yeah,
Cool.
agreed.
Great. How is this place alive so long? Where are the walls? I don't get this.
You know, maybe in a land of monsters that just, nobody needs to defend themselves because they're all monsters.
Would you say it's a land of monsters though, because there's just so many monsters, or everyone's a monster?
Well, it's called Muestra, land of monsters.
Yeah, but like, there's some people that have at least some shred of normalcy and probably would get maimed by monsters, or maybe
maybe-
it's
maybe it's not like monsters in the way that
No
we
one's gonna
would
take the
call
chance to
them.
jump out the
Maybe
cart.
maybe it's monstrous in appearance.
Wait, hold on. Noah, what were you saying?
I'm jumping out the cart. While they're talking, I'm jumping out the cart.
Alright, goodbye. I'm gonna stop it.
Peace.
I'm at my piece.
You
If you want to
get drop. You get out of the
Get trapped
moving
on their
cart.
head. You're like a little murderer.
you get out of a
You
moving car.
You.
Why isn't anyone stopping him?
Akuma, you don't know
Because
they're
at this point,
We're at town.
You guys are
Yeah,
on the
we're out of town.
outskirts. There is nothing but
Yeah, and
farms out here.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
want to walk it, they can walk it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, by all means, they can walk it. I don't
And-
feel any shred of guilt.
I have no skill
Wouldn't
either.
that hurt? Like, wouldn't that hurt to like jump out of a cart like that?
As long as they.
I mean, we're only
Uh,
going. Yeah, we're only going. How fast is? How fast is
40?
the horse going?
40 feet per 6 seconds.
And it was like two
Yeah.
of them or something.
So
Like,
slightly faster than human running speed, maybe.
unless they don't catch themselves, they'll fall on their face. Which
Yeah.
I think, knee being knee, they can make the jump.
It's
You
not
mean
me,
Noah?
it's
You Noah?
Whoops, my bad.
I mean, I'll jump. I'll just land on my shell.
Noah being Noah.
Get a little shaken martini in there.
Noah being Noah, I think they can make the jump. So if they want to walk it, let them walk it. You know, fuck it. I'm not catching them.
I
Not this
guess-
time.
I guess so. We're almost there.
Bye,
anyway,
Noah.
so don't get into
Any mon-
trouble, or please
Any
don't
money
get
we
into
get,
trouble.
we won't share it with you.
Noah's gone off to probably go cause mischief.
All right. Well, that's a Noah centered session right there.
We'll do that later. Don't worry.
All right. Well, we made
Noah on
it.
the farm.
Farmers. Noah on the farm.
As you guys near closer and closer to Farmersdale, you notice that larger and larger buildings are appearing. And
There
then
they are.
there's skyscrapers. There's one skyscraper.
Didn't we already see skyscrapers, or am I thinking differently?
No, I have.
Yeah, you've seen large hotels. You haven't seen a 12-story building.
Star was like,
You know, for a land ravaged by monster attacks, they sure do know how to build up their infrastructure.
Speaking of
That is
infrastructure,
true.
yeah, no, this is like large slabs of stone instead of cobblestone.
this is the thing that they do to not get killed by monsters. Just build these big buildings.
Why do you
It has to-
guys
it has to
keep
be like
saying
that.
monsters? There's not really a lot of monsters here.
Then why is it called Muestra?
Mm.
I
Is it-
assume if it's
Because the
a
name
land of
literally
monsters-
translates to Monsterland.
Yeah, like if
It
the
does?
name is called Monster. Yeah, the name's called Monsterland.
Huh.
When
Well,
you translate
I know
it,
there's
so-
a couple of monstrous races. Like I've seen some Minotaur, I've seen some Centaurs, I've seen goblin camps set up nearby, I've seen orcs, I've seen dwarfs,
No.
I've seen gnomes.
Now, from our understanding, not a lot of people even know about the land past the mountains, but we come from past the mountains.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we come from past the mountain, and that's just what we've always been told growing up, was that Muestra's a land of monsters, don't go there.
That's cool!
They're basically foreigners. I, on the other hand, have lived in Muestra.
Not me, I'm a
for
fivener.
pretty much my whole life.
It's not all over my monitor! Oh, that was good. That was good. I gotta clean my monitor anyway. Anyway.
Okay, Cindy, you may be right. It's not just like monsters. if the kid is talking about monsters so casually.
Wait, minotaurs are monsters? They
Technically,
make the best cheese,
they're like,
though.
but they come from like, don't they like come from myth?
Mm.
I've been told they come from myth. They're labyrinth, uh, like labyrinth runners. They kind of
Oh,
you
they
only see
do.
them in mazes.
They do like mazes, though. I think the
Okay,
first
so that
Minotaur
is
didn't like mazes, but they really like them now. They give really cool
uh,
mazes, like corn mazes.
hmm.
Yes, corn mazes are a thing here. I've not
corn mazes are mazes, so they count.
the one Minotaur.
Dude,
Mazes are mazes.
dude, treat a minotaur, take him to a corn maze. They'll love
No.
you afterwards.
No. In Westeros, yes. IRL, no. Minotaurs hate mazes. Anyway,
I don't
I don't know.
Well, I mean, okay, so yeah, monstrous races. Well, hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I also
Hey,
have heard tales of fish people.
Now,
Call
where's
of
the
we haven't had
Adventurers
it.
Guild?
You get in closer and closer to the skyscraper, and there's suddenly people. Like a lot of them. And you guys are treated to a very long stretch. Where the hell did I put Farmersdale? Okay, Farmersdale has basically 3 main straight roads. The one that feeds directly from top to bottom, top of the town, which is where it exits out into farms, all the way down to the delta. And then you have 2 side streets that are connected to it, like an L's that connect to the main road that go down as well. So let me just fucking draw it. We have a map right here. I literally can't. So you have like one large road. Second large road. Other large road, and it's
Which is the one that is it like obvious? Like they show like signs or something that point to the Adventurers Guild.
yeah, there are signs. There are signs.
Then we're taking that route, whichever that is. It's like if it shows up that name, it's like, all right, there's the Adventurers Guild. Let's go there right now.
All right. So you're near the large skyscraper, and then just go to a very large hall beside it. This is labeled Adventurers Guild. I can't draw. Whoop. Oh no. Hold on. It's angry.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so while the game is figuring itself out, because something happened. Oh, it got very angry.
I'm about to crash on this.
I hope not. Anyway, so you go into the very large tavern. This tavern is as wide as it is tall.
What the fuck?
On the bottom is half of the tavern is half of it is a tavern. So you can get food and drink. The other half of it, Akuma, you recognize that this was the first layer was basically all the old Adventurers Guild was. It had a tavern and a large board with people in the back stations to take quests from people and give it to adventurers. That's what their job was. Now it seems like the quest board is bigger and there's more people here. And the second floor is all about quest allocation.
They've certainly been busy while I was away.
The third
That's
floor
for sure.
is only offices. You can no longer wander into the divination office.
What's an office?
Wow, there's a lot of people here.
Oh,
A lot of weird
Oh,
smelling
time out.
magic.
I timed out.
Oh no! Yeah, no, it's
Time
angry.
out. Yep.
It's angry.
Yeah, it happens.
It's even angry on my side, so give it a second.
Yeah, I have the whole game actually. Ooh, there we go. Whole game actually just hung for a second there.
We did have an adventurers board, but it was nowhere near as big as it is now.
It also seems to be sectioned off by, like, it looks, if we had it, it looks like it's sectioned off by a tier list. With S's all the way at the top, with, all the way down to bronze and dirt. Or bronze and wood, not dirt. Okay, hold on. There it goes. There it goes. Ooh. Oh, wow.
So it's just kaput for a moment.
It's doing something.
It sure is.
Sure is. Alright.
It
I
is what
see
it
that
is.
Akuma has... Oh. Alright. It's thinking. It's thinking hard with its thinking cap. Okay. Alright, we are back. That was angry. So... Okay, I can draw an idea now. Maybe we're back?
Hopefully. All right, I'm back.
Alright.
19 FPS, baby.
I'm at 5, so you're doing better than me.
Jeez, yeah. No, I'm looking at your. What the hell is your ping doing, Kai? 500 ping.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm scared to find out what my ping is at.
Yours is at 149.
We do. I feel like a winner.
Alright, here you go. With the quest board right here. Six frames per second. I don't believe you. I'm sitting at 1 frame. Here we go. Alright. There we go. A slight representation about what's going on in the adventures. So yeah, you are more than welcome to move around. Where's Scarred? I just saw you. Scarred is not here. I'm going to take that with you.
The pew.
Alright, there you go. So you may move around the tavern except for Noah, who is currently not here.
Currently on that one mischief journey. There I am.
So where
So, you
Kai.
guys are currently in this spot right over here. This
I'm just
is
searching
where a
for-
bunch of adventurers are stationed and are currently talking about a weird set of happenings. You are more than welcome to listen in, or you can continue about your day.
I would like to listen in, but I'm trying to get back into the game.
That's
fine.
it's taking a quick second.
Well, anyway, I would like to listen in. Would anyone else like to listen in?
I'm okay to not listen in. Like he doesn't really want to listen in.
Did you hear what happened at Watergate? Yeah! They finally got stabilization. Those weird military bastards really did a dirty on them. Yeah! Those wizards finally were able to get them out. And whatever happened to that dragon lady? You mean the one with the gigantic titties? Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, I heard that she's like now over the reclamation of the what's his nuts? You mean the Frozen King of the North? Yeah, that guy. Wonder whatever happened to him. I heard he got spaghettified. What on earth does that mean, Gerald? I just heard it. I don't know what that means. That sounds like a terrible whiff. What the hell is spaghetti? Angry Italian noises over in the corner.
That sounds about right.
Hey, has anyone heard of the dragon like east of here? Now that you mention it, no, she hasn't been in like any of the news. I heard her and her kids disappeared. Who on earth would kill such a lovely dragon like this? Like that? I mean, half of my village probably tried to bang her at one point. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with your village? I mean, have you seen her? Beautiful. Amazing. Probably could kill me. That's 10 out of 10 material right there. You need a wife, a kid, and to calm down.
In real life.
So, what the hell is a cockatrice? Well, it has cock in the name, so it's obvious not a dick and balls joke. I'm going to go get the bestiary, and I'm going to beat you with it, both of you. Oh, come on, Lorraine! Take a joke! No. So the warlocks are back. I know. Warlocks are stronger than you. I know! She's not going to take you back. I'm going to kill you. That's basically all you hear is either talking of missions, talking about rumors, or someone getting dissed so hard that there's about to be a fight.
I mean, Inakuma paid attention to all of that, but his eyes widened when somebody mentioned dragon with big titties. Because of course that would be something he would pay attention to.
Maybe correct.
And she's like, I wonder what she's up to.
Literally just said I should call her.
I'm not He's not gonna call her. He knows the consequences of what would happen if he let his guard down.
The kid is just kind of marveling. Wow, there's a lot of people here. It smells funny in here. Did they take baths? Do adults not need to take baths? Do they know prestidigitation?
No, we still need to take baths.
That guy lied to me. One of the other kids said that once you hit adulthood, you don't need to take baths.
I'm thinking they were probably pretty angry about having to take baths. And they started spreading that rumor around.
Poor kid, just kind of grumpy at the fact that now he has to take baths all of his life.
Anyway, I wonder if the divination officers can figure you out. Your adopted mother told me to take you somewhere in Farmer's Tale. Kai, do you remember?
Somewhere that knows a lot of magic.
Somewhere that knows a lot of magic. I think the divination officers might know something about this.
Looking at what the thing next to the stairs say, looks like we're gonna have to go up a couple of levels.
Well, that's no trouble. Could always use the leg exercises. Well, let's go.
You guys, I love how you're using Stall's token. I'm going to use it. It's mine now. You guys move up to the second floor. And there's considerably less people. There are, like, a lot of... There's, like, people standing behind desks. All, like, talking about, like, oh, this quest hasn't been done in a while. We should probably lower its rank. What do you mean? There's dealing with dragonets. You know how ornery those things could get? Yeah, but guess... And one of them looks over. Hi! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild! How can I help you today?
Yes, I would actually like you to study this child. They seem to have an affinity for magic of sorts.
Okay, I cannot do that right now because I am not. I don't use magic like at all. And you said this is a kid. Are you their legal guardian?
No, but I was entrusted with their safety. I'm basically a bodyguard, in a sense.
Okay. She looks at you very.
Doesn't that make us their guardian?
That's kind of unusual. But then
Seeing
again,
you guys try to survive one social encounter without me is hilarious.
it's not out of the question, considering a lot of adventurers find children out in the wild that have been abandoned by their parents due to the amount of magic they have. Let me contact my superior. She might know what's going on. She gets up from behind her desk and walks over to a lady that is a little bit less modest dressed, and you see her whisper something into her ear, and then her superior comes over. Hi, so I'm Lorraine. I'm currently the supervisor of the second floor. How can I help you?
Yes, well, you see, this child seems to have an affinity for magic in some way. Like, they're able to do things that that only like experienced magic casters would be capable of doing. You know, like they were able to silence a whole group of like 6 ducks at once.
She has a slight twitch of her facial features, and then she returns back to normal. Alright, well, let's see. Do you happen to have an adventure card with us, or are you... Akuma! You remember all the way back whenever they first started doing adventurers cards? Whenever you first got everyone to Farmersdale? All the way back in, like, session 5?
All the way back in 2018 or 2019?
Yup.
Ah, yes, those things. So I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere here in my bag. Hey, let me have a look.
Byron holds it in his mouth and holds it up to you.
Ah, thank you, Byron. Such a good boy. This is my card.
You put it down, and Lorian just, like, looks to you, looks the card, looks back up to you. I've never seen a card like that before. Let me go and talk to my superior, because if you have this card, it might change some things. Let me just... She takes the card, and she walks upstairs and disappears inside one of the offices.
You see, I've had that card since I first came to Farmersdale. But, like...
She's not there! I don't know who you're talking to.
I was talking to the other woman.
She's not there. It was just the superior who came to that desk. Not the other one.
Never mind. Never mind.
The kid is like,
oh well.
Who are you talking to?
His ex, the big titty lady.
Ah!
He's hoping.
No!
No,
No,
you're
you're
not
not here. Anyway. No, I thought somebody else was standing there.
You realized.
Hallucinating me. We
Lorraine kind of quickly comes back down. Alright, so we don't normally do this, but I'm gonna need you to follow me upstairs. Quickly. All of you.
Okay. You heard the woman. Let's go.
Guys go up
Wait.
the stairs into the offices. And she basically drops you guys in front of the door. Listen, I'm not going to be allowed to go in there, but let's just say you got some interesting friends in high places. I'm going to go now. Lorraine now quickly leaves, and you are stuck in front of a door. Do you open it?
Of course. Well, whoever's behind this door, they must really want to see us.
And that's when we're going to end today's session.
No!
All right.
It is 3 o'clock.
You're not even gonna.
Saved by the bell.
You're not even gonna let us see who it is.
Thanks for session as always, Kai. Thank you for watching. Get around.
Why must you be so cool?
Why must she be so cool? That's a question I ask myself.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for my lovely players.
Yes, thank you
I
very
know
much.
I know this was
Thank you for hosting.
I know this was a shorter session, and I apologize. Next,
When was it?
We started at like 12:30, my guy.
Yeah, and it's 3.
Yeah, it was a shorter session. It wasn't a full 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Fair
The
enough.
9th should be our next session, and I am completely free, so we will start it at normal time and end it at normal time. Or we might go over. I don't know.
Yes.
So,
Only time will tell.
only time will tell. If they
Right.
fuck up my schedule, I will tell you. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are on YouTube, you should notice that there's a second there's been a second video. It's the Deltarune video. So yeah, that one's the edited one. So you don't have to spend 5 hours watching it. Only 2.5. So.
Nice.
Alrighty. Good night,
Nice.
everybody.
Good night.
Goodbye,
Good night, everyone, and happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween. It will be
For those
Halloween.
who celebrate.
Merry Easter.
For those who celebrate, yes. Alright. Bye.